Good day, fellow Glockitos!
www.facebook.com/blackhubfilipina. Today we will be unboxing another Glock. This time it is a Gen5 G17. So we have here the complete package, standard package.
Clearance check. Empty, safe.
This is a Glock 17 FS Gen 5 USA FS4 front serration. So both sides. Okay. Comes with a set of
Opening knife.
friction sights, 3-dot system by Glock, night sights as well as day sights. You will notice that it has a circumferential white ring for daylight shooting the range, but it's a bit bigger than our usual competition sights, fiber optic sights. See, wider diameter. Okay. Chamber load. It comes with two flat-based magazines, 17 rounders, USA mags with a mag loader, standard mag loader. And this time with an orange follower, so you could see it when it's empty. Set up back straps and back strap with beaver tail, medium and large size as a full length, because still the Gen 5 adopted the modular back strap system. Okay. Comes with a cleaning brush and its handle, polymer handle, and this hole where we insert our wipes, cloth, cleaning cloth, and we insert it inside the barrel. And of course comes with the product manual. So if you're not familiar with your Glock, it's a new platform, new pistol, must have time to read this. Okay. We have the papers, documents, etc. Permit to transport, withdrawal. Okay. So the improvements of Gen 5 is that the manufacturer said this one has an NDLC finish, as they call it, the diamond-like carbon surface finish. So they improved the finish of their slide as well as the barrel, and the barrel is also a marksman barrel, as they have claimed, or they said on their specs on their website. This one is a USA, not an Austrian, and the outside appearance is quite different from the Gen 4s. The slide has a tapered edge. Okay. Still, they have the same rail system, but now this is an ideal pistol for left-handed shooters, because as you can see, it has a ambidextrous light stop release lever. If ever the magazine becomes empty, slide lock it, goes on this position, and just press this downwards. There, you can see slide goes back in its home battery position. Okay, and they also adapted the Gen 4 ambidextrous magazine release, so you could remove that and place it here if you're left-handed. Okay, trigger pull is quite softer than the Gen 4, and they return to the 2-pin system, not like the Gen 4 is a 3-pin system. This trigger pin also acts as a locking block pin. Slide lock is almost the same. Lighter pistol. I think this weighs around 600 grams, and with empty magazine around 700 grams, and 900 grams when you have a fully loaded magazine on it. So the trigger pull is quite impressive. Later we will test it with the trigger pull gauge. And the barrel, as they claim, is a marksman barrel, Glock marksman barrel. It also has a flared grip edge for easier magazine loading. Okay. And what we have noticed here is the grip. They removed the finger grooves, still have the checkering. Okay. So let's see the barrel. The barrel is around 4.5 inches full length. Let's remove. Slide. Okay. It also have the dual recoil system, and this one is longer than the Gen 4. Barrel length is the same as the Gen 4, but barrel lugs are different. You cannot use this on your Gen 4 slides. Okay. The firing pin safety plunger. Let's return the recoil system, and the frame is quite different from the Gen 4 and the previous models, because the rail is minimal. So when you return the slide on Gen 4s and Gen 3s, you have to put it on this side, slide it in on this position, but here you can start on this position. There, you can start on this position. Snap on top, make sure it's aligned. Okay, rock your slide. There you go. Manual trigger pull gauge. Let's see what it reads. Quite impressive. It's around 4.2 only pounds. 4.2 pounds. Let's try to get the average. Still 4.2. So this Glock Gen 5, some say the feel is very soft compared to Gen 4. Well, it's true. Gen 4, as I recall, is around 5.5, 5.8 pounds, sometimes 6. Got my previous Gen 4 Glocks, G17 and the G22. I'm impressed about the trigger. You get small hands or short fingers. Gen 5 have a great ergonomics. So don't forget to purchase your Glock disassembly tool, punch tool. This is essential for your new purchased Glock, so you can disassemble the pins. If you don't have this and you need an emergency disassembly, you can use a thinner or narrower diameter Allen wrench or Allen key, but don't use it always because the frame is analytic. The frame hole, the pins, especially this one, will be deformed if you frequently use this. So get the proper tool, like this one. I think this is available in Glock Hub, Philippines, and this trigger pull gauge, so you won't guess the trigger pull weight, then speculate. So you could see the readings. If you change the trigger connector, the spring cage later on, you'll know the actual pull weight, because some of you will enter the practical shooting world. Well, all you have to upgrade are the sights and the recoil system and the trigger connector and spring kit. But on this type of trigger pull, I think you don't need it anymore. For production division, the limit is 3 pounds. Trigger pull weight limit is 3 pounds. So you try to change some trigger connector. Right now, 17 pounds, 16 to 17 pounds. So the advantage of changing the recoil system is you can shoot reload ammos. Of course, they have lesser powder content, so gunpowder, the slide will cycle. If you shoot reloads, of course it has a less powder load compared to the FMJ and the factory ammo, because the slide will not cycle in full position. Okay, it will not go in that position, only in this position there. So there will be no enough time for the shell to come out, and it will return fast. So the tendency is a jam cycle. The shell may remain inside or jamming in the middle like there, and sometimes it goes out and the shell is dented. Okay. So when you use the lighter recoil springs and a stainless guide rod will do for the durability when you go to sport shooting. The slide will cycle in full position using your reload ammo. Therefore, it has more time ejecting those shells, and they just slowly return. Your slide won't dip like that. Okay? If you shoot, it won't dip like that, because the recoil is very strong, overgripping it, and makes the slide dip also like that. Okay, so those are essential upgrades for your Gen 5, and of course the sights, because these sights is like a smudge during daytime, especially it's around noon time when the sun is high. See, you need to align the front sight to the rear sight. Look for the target, focus on the front sight, and then most of us will focus on the rear sight as we align the front sight between this notch, and then we will pull the trigger. So it takes us a long time aiming. So if you buy an upgraded sights, plain black sights, single dot system, only a fiber optic sight around 1.0 millimeter in diameter, or 1.5 millimeter will do. Green or red, depends on your eye preference, catches your both eyes. For me, I recommend the green, because fiber optic sights are non-tritium sights. They are light adaptive. At night time and after sunset, it adapts city street lights, headlights, your dashboard lights, exterior lights. When you draw inside your vehicle, you can still see something when it's green, but if it is red, you can't see anything. Fiber optic green rod. Okay, I like the most here is the conservation, because on my Gen 4s I used to put some grip tape, the granulated type, the sandpaper tape, so I could grip it more. But on Gen 5, you don't need that. Some of us, to design our slide, some gunsmiths, so we'll put some serration, refinish it, cerakote it. This one is more darker than the Gen 4 and the Gen 3. The finish, it's more of a black. Gen 4 is like fluid finish. So the back plates have a bigger cuts, left and right. You can see the rightmost cut is not crooked. They're even like a square hole. While on the Gen 4 it is crooked on this right side. Okay. I hope if you will consider buying a Glock, check the Gen 5 series G17. This is an all-around gun. You can carry, you can play with it, sport shooting. If you enjoy it, it's good. It's a good startup to have a pistol that you can carry and you can play with. So upgrades for G17 when it comes to sport shooting, you don't need so much fancy stuffs or parts. Well, if you want a more distinct look, you could change some chrome pin kits, red, gold, etc. Might as well, you can also put some magwells, okay, for more stability and gripping. You put a magwell here, aluminum flared magwell, and Glock hub. This is single Allen bolt. Okay, you can easily put it there on this manner, on this side first, because the previous models like Gen 4 and Gen 3, when we insert the magwell, we start here on the grip plug. No, this not this time, because it will not go in well, but on this side. I think I don't need to put this. It's quite sturdy. So I don't need to tighten this. Don't over tighten this, because the magwell will embrace this grip much, and the result of that, the magazines cannot be easily dropped because the frame holds it tight. Okay, if you over tighten this screw, Allen screw.
Good thing about the Glock hub magwells, it fits all different types of base pads. The Glock factory OEM flat base pads, the +2 base pads, the aftermarket aluminum base pad, the first board, the +5s, and the DVM glass breaker base pad.
Not a necessary upgrade, but it would help your gripping, gives more stability, because your pinky finger have a good rest, good position. Okay. On production division, as your first experience when you join level 1 club shoot, fun shoot, make sure you remove this, because this is not allowed. Don't let the range officers or the match officers remind you to remove it. This also comes with the version of MOS with the modular optic system on the slide. Let me see if I have mine here. This one is an MOS series. It's already a slide cut, almost the same, right? Same dimension, right? Both sides same. Grip, dimension, weight, same. The difference is the modular optic system. This comes with a set of 4 modular optic plates that will fit different red dot optics in the market, like
Vortex.
Seymour, Conare Mars, and Olosan. If you want to check those red dots, visit the FB page Glock Hub Pilipinas. Just type in and search. you have to remove this because you will replace this with the plate. So you'll put your red dot here, and the difference also is the distance of the rear side. Okay, as you see, the rear side is near on the ejection port on the FS model consideration. On the MOS model, it's farther and near to the edge of the slide or the backplate area in order to accommodate different sizes of red dots because they differ in the base. Some are longer base, some are shorter but high clearance. So just remove this. If you bought this one and you want to set up for the red dots, red dot reflex system on your slide, the usual setup, the fastest setup is removing the rear sight, insert the adapter plate dovetail, and then on top of it you'll install your red dot reflex sight. But the problem with that setup, you will be dependent on your red dot only. You cannot access this one, you cannot see this one. You can see it but it is not aligned, right? It would be very low when you shoot on this position like that, and then you have a red dot here. You won't see that front sight covers your focus and also your rear sight because you will remove this one. So some of us during earlier years, previous years, way back 2014, 2013, we used to have this milled, this slide, or slide cut, and then the red dots are directly mounted on top of the slide. And the problem before, if it is parallel on the slide, sometimes it depends on the red dot brand that you are buying. When you set the red dot button on the deepest position or down position, it still shoots. The point of impact and the point of aim is very different because the point of impact is 4 inches below. So the technique on that is to slide mill it at least 2 degrees, okay, on this position, 2 degrees downwards, so that the red dot point of aim and point of impact will reach both position, so it can accurately zero it on your desired position. It's also an NDLC finish, right? The MOS. So don't forget to subscribe,
Like and share.
and tap on the bell button for notifications. So that's all for today. Enjoy your day in the range. And for those who are eyeing for a new pistol, you can consider this Gen 5 model. Lighter, reliable, good ergonomics, easy to maintain, one of the best guns in the world. So welcome to the polymer world.